Let's get rolling with the rock and roll dungeon. How's that sound, guys?
Sounds fantastic.
Fun.
You know what we're missing today? We are missing Steve Arena.
Man.
This guy, he is such a celebrity.
Sheesh.
He is just out and about.
He's on tour.
Us little peons, he can't make time for us.
Yeah.
So, but what I do have here, straight in front of me, C-Blind.
Hello.
Got Danimal.
Howdy.
And myself, Rusty Bones.
Rusty Bones.
All right, well, let's kick this bad boy off. We're going to start with some, we're going to go to Jack Daniel's Sinatra Select, a bold, smooth, classic Tennessee whiskey.
And in honor of our guy who's not here, a big Frank Sinatra fan, Steve
I
is.
thought you were a big Jack Daniels fan. He was, or is.
He likes Jack Daniels, but he's a big fan of Frank Sinatra.
Okay, so
I think he's more of a Jim Beam guy too. In terms of
I
that.
thought so too.
Yeah.
But regardless, we'll do we're really pulling the Jack Daniels Frank Sinatra out that I will be explaining later as to why we're doing this in the episode. So this that's a little teaser for some of you.
I think I
just
might
Dan.
know what it is actually now.
All right. Here's to you guys. Let's have a good show.
Cheers.
And now he had his near, and so I faced the final curtain.
90 proof.
Friend,
I think mine's better than yours.
I'll say it clear.
90 proof there.
Hold
Say
them
my
seven.
case.
Pretty good. Actually, I like it better than Jack Daniels. Mm-hmm. So it's Jack Daniels Sinatra Select. There's your shameless plug for some good old whiskey.
Right on.
All right.
Not the mixing kind. You want to drink that stuff straight.
Yes, sir.
What's up?
All right. What's up, everybody? We've got Striper coming to town.
They're on tour, huh?
Yeah, they're on tour.
For the Kings album, which we did a recent review of. It was great.
We were
When We Were Kings.
When We Were Kings. Yeah, great album. And Chad, you got anything?
Well, I would definitely recommend Sea Striper if you've never seen them, or if you have, you already know. They bring it every single time. It doesn't matter if they're playing clubs, theaters, or arenas. They bring their show all the way, and they're great to see. So I would go see them.
4x4. 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 4x4.
Okay, 4x4 today, guys. We're going to talk about one of the greats, the legendary Ronnie James Dio. And we made it hard for ourselves. We are doing the top 4 songs sung by Ronnie James Dio. So not just Dio years, not just Black Sabbath years, not just Rainbow years, not just Elf years. The top 4 songs from any song he's ever recorded.
Across all bands.
Yeah, we wanted to make it as tough as possible. So was it tough, Rusty?
Impossible.
Did you get it done, though?
I got it done, but how do you do a catalog from this guy that's goes for so many decades, such a powerful voice, and I mean one of the best, or is the best. I mean,
Yeah, he was in my top 4.
Is just outstanding. So to narrow it down, it would have been easier to narrow it down to 4 albums, which would still be hard. But to narrow it down to 4 songs, we're gonna have some honorable mentions.
Yeah.
I mean, this is brutal.
Right on. Dan?
Yeah. One of the greats. I mean, I just kind of, it's like the others that we've done. It could change, but
Right.
just went with my gut on this round, and there's some really good ones in here for sure.
I picked the top 4 of my favorite songs that have been some of my favorite songs for a very long time. Let's start with number 4, Ronnie James Dio sung songs.
So I'm going to go with coming in at number 4, Holy Diver.
Okay.
Well, number 4, I got Holy Diver.
Wow.
Yeah.
Out of all the songs,
Yes, sir.
that's all so difficult, and you guys landed on the same number 4. My number 4 is off of the Heaven and Hell record. It is Die Young. It is one of my favorite vocal performances by him. It's a great driven song. Obviously, it's almost redundant to say it's a great riff because Tony Iommi only makes great riffs.
Right.
Yeah.
But it
Hit
is
Factory.
great song. So
Hit
that's my
Factory
number
or
4.
Riff Factory. Anyway.
Both.
All right, number 3, Rusty.
Number 3, Last in Line. It's another big song.
Yeah, huge song.
And,
great song. Great scream.
Remember the video and everything from that thing also as well. And,
Yeah.
Great. Yeah. How it starts off slow and then just boom.
Oh, yeah.
So,
That song hits. It's awesome.
All right, number 3, I got Stargazer,
It's a classic.
Rainbow.
Yeah, classic. Ronnie James
76.
Dio vocal.
Yep.
All right, my number 3 is also a Black Sabbath song off of Mob Rules, Falling Off the Edge of the World.
Hmm.
I don't know how much you guys remember that song, but if you haven't listened to it in a while, listen to it today.
All right,
It's awesome.
nice.
got some homework.
So number 2, I'm still sticking with the hits because they were hits because of these reasons, because they were such great songs.
They were viable hits.
Yeah.
So Rainbow in the Dark, coming in at number 2 for me.
You know, I heard the story of how Ronnie almost cut up the recording tape, the 2-inch tape of that recording, because he didn't like that keyboard part. He didn't like the way the song felt because of that. And they had to physically stop him from destroying the track.
Well, I'm glad they did.
And he is too.
Yeah.
But that's a true story.
Wow. Yeah, I've got that as my number 2 also.
Wow.
Rainbow in the Dark, 1983.
That's super odd.
The doubles are just hitting. Well, I'm going to double you up from your last one. I got Stargazer at number
All
2,
right.
which, again, phenomenal. If you've never heard that song, if you like Ronnie James Dio, if you don't know who Ronnie James Dio is, go get Rainbow Rising, listen to Stargazer.
Mm-hmm.
You will be, well, let me just say, you're welcome.
Nice.
Number 1.
Number 1, numero uno. Going with Man on the Silver Mountain.
Wow.
wow.
It's a good song.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's a good song. One of the earliest songs that I remember hearing from.
I think it's where I
from
probably got
Ronnie.
turned on to Ronnie. I'm pretty sure.
Because I think that was in the early Rainbow years while Ronnie was still in the band. There wasn't a lot of radio play, but Man on a Silver Mountain was on the rock radios in the U.S. So there you go.
Yeah, I got number 1 for me, Heaven and Hell.
And that is number 1.
Yeah.
I have number 1, Heaven and Hell too.
Yeah.
That song, man, that song might be on the top 4 all-time metal list
So classic.
of any song, any
Yeah.
band.
Yeah.
It's such a great song.
I do
And
have
he
it
doesn't
as-
even have it in his top 4 at all.
I got number 5. I do it right there.
Sing me a song, you're a singer. Do me a wrong, you're a bringer of evil.
Go ahead, hit your honorable mentions.
I mean, I'm stuck with the bigger songs, but Heaven and Hell, Mob Rules, Mystery. Actually, a little funny short story
Good
on that
song.
one. We were, back then I was playing drums and we were trying out singers for our band. And that was the song that they were trying out
Oh, yeah.
for us for it. So anyway, King of Rock and Roll, Elf Hoochie Coochie Lady. So just a fun song. They got the
Yeah.
piano and stuff in there. But yeah, there's some great tunes right there.
Yeah.
Did you have any
Oh,
honorables?
Man on Silver Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had some of the ones you guys already named in your list, but some other ones not mentioned yet that would be good for anybody to check out. Caught in the Middle, great song. Sign of the Southern Cross off of Mob Rules, friggin' awesome song. And this I would really recommend. After Ronnie died, they did a compilation record tribute to him where
Yeah.
all these different artists
It's
did
an awesome
songs.
record.
And the last song on that record is a Ronnie James Dio recording, and it's just him and the piano. It's called This Is Your Life. And it's giving me goosebumps right now. It's unbelievable song, especially when you think of in the light of it's almost like he knows he's about to pass. And he's singing about, man, this is your life. This is what it was. And, it's crazy.
Wow.
Crazy, deep and emotional and moving.
I know I've heard a lot of that album. I don't recall that one, so I got to go back and listen to that.
Yeah. This is your life.
This is your life. This is your time. What if the flame won't last forever? This is your here. This is your now. Let it be magical.
That was a tough one. Narrowing down 4.
But we did
By
it.
the man.
I guess we kind of did it. We also threw about 10 other songs out there, but
we can keep going too.
yeah, for sure. But we'll move on.
Why weren't they bigger?
All right. Next up, we got one of those Why Aren't They Bigger? And we're going to spotlight today the Dead Daisies.
Yes.
Let me give you a little history on the Dead Daisies. They were formed in 2012 with their debut album in 2013. The band has multiple all-star members that have played in the band now and currently and in the past, and past musicians that have played a song or two even. So the first single from their self-titled album Lock and Load was co-written by Slash, which he also plays guitar on. The band's current lineup consists of David Lowy, John Corabi, Doug Aldrich, Michael Devin, and Tom Kluftos. I'll get to the Doug Aldrich because he's not currently in it right now, but it's he will be. But Red Beach is actually there now. So some of the big names from the past are Dizzy Reed from Guns N' Roses, Dean Castronova, Glenn Hughes, Frank Ferrer, and Richard Fortos, both of Guns N' Roses, John Tempesta from The Cult, the drummer. Just to name a few. Dead Daisies have shared the stage with Bad Company, Def Leppard, Leonard Skinner, Kiss, Whitesnake. They played the Download Festival, Kiss Cruise, amongst many others. They were the first American band to play in Cuba since the Obama administration reopened the trade ties. In 2015, John Stevens, lead vocals on In Excess, is out, and John Corabi is in the band. They hit the studio for their second album, Revolution. And Doug Aldrich joins the band in January of 2016 with the departure of Richard Fortos and Dizzy Reed to go back to Guns N' Roses. They released their third album, Make Some Noise. They hit the road with Kiss for the Freedom to Rock tour and also the Kiss Cruise. They also played their first headlining show dates in 2016. In 2017, Dean Castronova from Journey, Bad English, Hardline, takes over on the drums. They released the album Burn It Down. Another big move was John Corabi's departure, and Glenn Hughes takes over on bass and lead vocals from 2019 to 2022. They released 2 albums with Hughes, Holy Ground and Radiance. Hughes takes off to rejoin Deep Purple and Black Country Communion. In 2023, John Corabi is back in, and they play dates in Canada and Japan along with Europe. They recently just released the Light 'Em Up album. Great album. Check that one out. There have been a lot of players in and out of this band, with one consistent player, David Lowy. Lowy is an Australian businessman working for the family business Westfield Corporation. The cool part about having this guy in the band is this dude's got money.
He funds it.
He funds it, and he flies them around in a private jet to all the shows
That's
and
cool.
everything else. So I mean, they've got a good gig there. But I mean, he is the constant member. It is basically
It's
his band.
It's his band, yeah.
Yeah. So good stuff there. But that doesn't.
And it's a good gig to have, because it's good music. You're playing with other good players. It's almost like a hired gun band.
Mm-hmm.
This is my band, and I'm just going to get all the great players, and we're going to write some music, and we're going to tour.
Yep.
And I'm going to fulfill my dreams through all these guys because they got money to do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, he has to.
And the music's good.
he does a show, and he flies back to do his business, and right back the next, whatever it is, a couple days later to go play somewhere else. He's a businessman by day and plays guitar at night. But great band. They have 7 albums out you can check out. The latest one is outstanding in my opinion, and that's the one that only matters is mine. So there's a Spotlight. If you don't know enough about them, you should. But what do you guys think?
Yeah, great. Kind of a classic, like a rock and roll kind of sound. A lot of lineup changes, a lot of amazing players. It's just not a main focus right now for them to break through on a larger level, but there's certainly a dedicated fans that are fans of 70s, 80s, 90s rock that follow them. But in terms of breaking out,
they did switch singers. I think it's at least 3. To your point, Dan, yeah, they are rotating players in and out, but it's kind of nice. You're in Whitesnake, then all of a sudden you get the call because your tour's done and you're sitting on the couch doing nothing, and they call you up like, hey, if we need a guitar player, want to come out and play.
Yeah. And not just play, but write songs and record songs.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it's a good gig.
Yeah.
So Doug Aldrich has been there for a little bit now. He's battling it's a treatable throat cancer. So he's having surgery for that right now. So that's where Red Beach.
Prayers go out to him and his
definitely
family.
Thoughts and prayers for him. And so Red Beach is filling in the meantime.
No slouch there.
Nope. That guy's a
And those
shredder
guys
also.
have shredded on the same stage for Whitesnake for many a years as 1 and 2 guitar players live.
So it's a good choice to replace him.
Yeah, for sure.
You know,
Beach can sit in for anyone.
I mean, I'm glad
Guy's a
that
freaking shredder.
I'm glad that happy to hear the new album with John Corabi back in it. Taking away nothing from Glenn Hughes because he's amazing. But the good part about that is we got the Black Country Communion album from him. So you've got
which I love
best of
those
both worlds there. You're getting 2 different bands from this and getting 2 albums released in the same year. So Dan, that would be 5 in Roman numerals, not V album that just came out from Black Country Communion.
Every episode.
It's a V-shaped spaceship.
Yeah, you'd have to listen to more episodes, and we're suggesting you do so you can understand these little things.
I wouldn't say it's a 5-shaped spaceship.
It definitely isn't.
That's fair.
That's a good one.
Anyway, so any more to that? Why aren't they bigger?
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Dead Daisies motive is. Maybe it is just to record good music and play and tour. I'm not sure if he's trying to make them super popular, or if he wants to switch out of his business, or he's just doing it as a hobby, but he's doing it at a high level because he can afford to. So it's hard to tell why they weren't bigger in that sense, because I don't know what their motivation is. They're definitely.
Hey, if I had the money to be able to record and do all that stuff, I mean, that would be a dream come true. Getting the best of both worlds. You put on a suit and tie, go to work, and then next thing you know, you're playing that night.
Clark Kent and Superman.
Guess I'll just have to trust you.
This is the featured subject.
Okay, our featured subject tonight is Metallica album
Metallica
ranking.
Metallica.
We're going to do all the records. There are 11 records, starting from Kill 'Em All, going all the way through 72 Seasons, which just came out last year. Kill 'Em All, of course, came out in 1983. So we're talking a solid 40 years of album releases and a lot of changes through those decades. We're going to rank the records. You ready to do that there, Dan?
Totally ready.
You ready to do this ranking?
I am, and I'm really excited to see if are we all going to pick Lulu, or is it just what's going to happen there?
That's
so
not
I'd be curious
even
to see.
choice.
Oh, it's not a choice. All right. Well, then that takes
These are
away
Metallica records.
that. Okay. Well,
That's not a Metallica record.
Dang it, I had Lulu.
Lou Reed.
All right. Well, I'm going to guess that when we get to our top 4, we're going to be pretty close on the top 4.
Yep.
But let's see how it rolls out. So number 11 for you.
Let's back up a little bit. How'd you come up with your list?
Well, this is another one of my GOAT bands that I've been listening to as the records came out all the way, from Kill 'Em all the way to 72 Seasons. So I've got to experience every
good
record
streak.
in the time that it was released, with the impact that it had on me and on the world, and what are the better albums with the better songs on them.
Dan, what do you got?
I mean, I was able to rank them pretty fast. There was a couple where it was kind of like this or that kind of.
Yeah, let's just switch in the same
flop,
area.
Type of thing. But it was pretty straightforward for me. I mean, they're one of my GOAT bands, if not the GOAT band. And
it wasn't hard for me, but we'll see We'll see what Rusty's got over here. So let's start with you, Rusty.
All right.
What is number 11 for you?
I'm going with Saint Anger. It's more of a high-tech production on that one.
Is it?
It is. More of an experimental album on that one. But
a lot going on during that record, and it's well documented. You could watch a movie about what's going on when that record's being made.
Yeah.
So number 11, Saint Anger.
Okay.
Yeah. We do agree on that. Number 11, Saint Anger. That was an album I really wanted to like when it was coming out. I was like, oh man, they might, what's this going to sound like? They got Robert Trujillo from Suicidal and Ozzy. And,
and that's some kind of monster movie. So I really wanted to like it too. It's a good way to put it.
Yeah. And obviously the snare was a huge controversy,
that piccolo kind of.
Yeah. Now I will say, to be fair with it, if you go back and listen to it, there are some gnarly riffs throughout that album that are actually pretty fast technical riffs. Not on the solo side, not so much, if any. But there's some pretty gnarly stuff. It's just hard to get into it.
Yeah. And I didn't like how dry they mixed James's vocals on this record.
Yeah, I didn't either.
Number 10, Mr. Rusty. Let's see how far we can stay together here.
Yeah. I put number 10 as Reload.
All right. Dan.
There we go. Number 10 is Reload.
I have Load as number 10.
It's interesting on this one because when Load came out, it was a shock and I was like, whoa, this is different. I don't know if I like it. But then I was like, actually, I kind of really like it. And then Reload came out and it almost felt like a watered down version of Load to me. There were some really good songs on there like Fuel. To me, Load consistent all the way through the album for me.
Number 9.
Number 9, Hardwired.
Okay.
I got Load for number 9.
And I have Reload for number 9.
Dude.
Yeah, I just thought the songwriting was a little better on Reload. And like you said, I mean, that album is good. But when you first listen to it, you're judging it against Metallica's discography.
And it came after the Black album,
which was that time. Both those albums obviously follow the Black record. If you listen to them in and of themselves for that style of music, it's a better listen for sure.
Yeah.
All right, Rusty.
We're at number 8, correct?
Yes, we are at 8.
So number 8, Death Magnetic.
Okay, Death Magnetic at number 8.
All right, number 8, I got 72 Seasons. There's some great songs on there, but I don't think it's as strong of an album as some of the others that I have ahead of it.
I have Hardwired to Self-Destruct. Didn't quite live with it in the same way as the rest of them. I mean, I did, but for some reason in my head, it just didn't get as much of attention. Yeah, I wouldn't put it over the other newer records.
Gotcha.
So number 7.
Number 7. I gave it more love than you guys, but I put Load as number 7.
It could be there on a different day for me.
Sure.
So number 7, I got Death Magnetic.
And I have 72 Seasons. So
interesting.
Yeah, kind of the newer ones are kind of in that same little cluster. Number 6.
Number 6, I went to the Monsters of Rock concert prior to this album being released, but I put Injustice for All at number 6.
Oh,
wow. I got Hardwired. I thought that was, to me, a more refined version of Death Magnetic. I felt like on Death Magnetic, they were establishing a new sound, like almost like Metallica's back, but it's 2.0. Feels like the record that Robert Trujillo would have wanted to do when he joined the band. And then I felt like Hardwired is a more polished version of Death Magnetic. Like they kind of fell into their groove on that new Metallica 2.0 feel.
And just to remind everybody, Robert Trujillo, although he joined the band in some kind of monster, the album was recorded.
That's right.
Bob Rock played bass on Saint Anger.
Yeah.
And then Robert Trujillo came in to do the tour. And then, of course, so his first album is Death Magnetic.
Yep.
So my number 6 is Death Magnetic.
To be clear, what's your number 6, Chad?
Death Magnetic.
Death Magnetic. Okay.
What's your number 5, man?
I put 72 Seasons up there.
Nice.
So, which is great because, being a last year's album release to be that high ranked in such a great catalog, good for them.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the song 72 Seasons is phenomenal.
Great sounding record, really is.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're in the top 5.
All right. So number 5, I got Kill 'Em All.
Whoa. Kill 'Em All down at 5. Okay.
Yeah.
I have Injustice for All at number 5.
Okay.
I think it's a good record. It's missing a little of the low end.
All of the low end.
Yeah. Well, yeah. And not just in the bass. I mean, even the guitar low end is not quite the same.
Mm-hmm. But there's a lot of people that consider that their favorite production for a Metallica album.
Yeah. I don't see that.
It's a very unique production. It's very like the drums are very clicky. The guitars are very, I mean, he layered those guitars. I think the rhythm is like 5 times or something like that. I mean, it's like a wall of sound, you know?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Number 4, top 4.
Number 4, the Black Album. That one's a stadium rocker. I mean, that one you can still hear Enter Sandman, lots of different venues. You know, Unforgiven. I mean, there's so many great songs on that. Big
Nothing
production.
Else Matters.
Again, I wouldn't put them into the stratosphere on this album. Quintessential album? No.
They're a household name now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, number 4, I've got the Black Album.
And so do I.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
So number 4, the Black Album. Yes, we're in the top 3. These are definitely the top 3 records, but we'll see how we land here.
So in these top 3, because as you mentioned, Megadeth's more one of my favorites, that Dave Mustaine does have credit on 2 of these that are going to be probably in all of our, or no, I guess not.
Not mine.
2 out of the 3 of us. The
He already had Kill 'Em All at like 5.
Yeah. I mean, he's wrong, but that's okay. Kill 'Em All, number 3.
Number 3, I got Justice.
Okay, and I have Kill 'Em All at number 3 as well.
Right.
I think our top 4 is going to be right in line with each other, actually.
Yeah, probably should be.
So why don't you give us your number 2 and your number 1?
So number 2 is Master of Puppets, and then number 1, Ride the Lightning.
And you started with Metallica with Ride the Lightning?
Ride the Lightning, then got to go back to Kill 'Em All, which is my number 3.
Great record, but definitely much rawer than any of the other records.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I got number 2, Master of Puppets. Number 1, Ride the Lightning.
And so do I.
Yeah.
So we are all in line with 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm. And
you have Injustice a little bit
I
higher.
think maybe
than
we're in Justice is maybe a little bit higher. Mine is the first Metallica album I remember hearing, and it was like a shock to my ears. You know, I heard Shortest Straw playing on the radio, and it sounded really foreign and weird to me, the guitar sound, but I was like, I really like it. And then I got into Master of Puppets, then the Black Album, and then I went back to Ride the Lightning. And then a while later, I went to Kill 'Em All. So it's kind of like it was back and forth, all over the place.
I remember when Injustice for All came out, and it did feel like some of like your generation, some of the younger kids to me, jumped on at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think too, with Injustice came out, and if you were at Monsters of Rock, and if you weren't a fan of Metallica, you were when you left. I mean, I'd be very shocked if people didn't go, "What just happened? Who was that? I gotta go check this band out."
Yeah.
If we look at the top 4, right? Is that pretty much the ours was the same, Chad?
Ours was exactly the same, yeah. And then basically Dan was the same too. He just had Kill 'Em All and Justice for All kind of switched a little bit.
Yep.
And I would say most of your Metallica fans would probably be similar.
Yeah.
Into the album ranking.
Master of Puppets could flip probably either
Yeah,
one.
there's a
number
lot of
one.
Masters
List.
favorites, yeah.
Yeah.
And there's probably a lot of fans that would probably pick the Black Album as their favorite. That maybe
That might have been the time they got on board with them.
Yeah. And you know, those songs are a little more accessible, you know, than the other albums. Pretty much all the other albums. That's got a more universal feel to it. Great records. But yeah, Ride the Lightning, that was, you know, one of those mind blower records for me. It's very tough when you're listening to a record like I was at this time, Kill 'Em All, to death, and you have such a buildup for what they're going to bring out that, I mean, they've got to knock it out of the park because you've already set it so high in your mind, and you're looking forward to it. You've just become a giant fan. And that was one of those albums, man, that it comes out. It's like
your expectations.
Yeah, and my expectations were so high.
Yeah.
And it still exceeded. It was like, wow.
Yeah.
And what's great too is that, you know, they're still making albums to come out with 72 seasons in 2023. You know, because some of the bands that are still out there touring are touring from those albums
Past
that they
albums.
released
Right.
10, 20, 30 years ago, whatever it was, where Metallica is making albums along the way. Not every year, but I mean, they're making albums and
playing songs from the album they just released.
yeah, and they're still good music. It's great to hear new music from the bands that we grew up on.
They can release a brand new record and they can come out and they can gig playing.
They could open with the opening
with
track.
all the stuff. Yeah.
And fans want to hear it.
Well, who can go out and fill up arenas and stadiums, play 2 nights back to back or more, but 2 nights and have a completely different set list.
Right.
I mean, you're almost
Nobody.
You're
First of all, they have that draw.
yeah.
So who can do that? And second of all, I mean, they're playing like 30 songs and not easy songs.
Right.
I mean, that's 30 songs you got to execute 2 nights back to back. I mean, kudos to them for even wanting to do it.
Mhm.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And that's hard work. And they do that for, they do it because they love it and they do it for the fans, but they could get away with a lot less work if they wanted to.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, play the same set, play 2 nights in a row and they'll still sell out.
Totally.
But now you are compelled to go to both shows. Good for them, but I mean, it would be hard to look at the set list and go, what night do I want to go to? If you saw the set list in advance, say like, okay, they got this songs or this songs. Ah, great. The ones I wanted to hear are on this one and this date, so you got to go to both.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like when Guns N' Roses Use Your Illusions 1 and 2 came out. It's like, do you buy one album or do you buy both? I mean, you
Both.
but why didn't they make it a double album? Bastards. No.
I thought it was cool that they did that and unique.
It is unique. And I'm just saying, like, that's like, you're going to have to buy both Guns N' Roses albums. You're going to have to go to both nights.
Yeah.
And I remember clear as day because, I mean, obviously blue and red, very primary, bright colors. And every record store was just plastered with those records when they came out and the displays and stuff. It was like, it was Guns N' Roses world when those records came out.
My fault, but my only issue with that was a lot of those songs on Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 were already out from before they even got signed from the original Live Like a Suicide stuff, or it was on
Right.
some of those albums that they were already playing those songs. So great albums.
That's part of being in Southern California too. You got a little
All the
bit more.
bootleg.
Yeah.
I mean, there was so much bootleg out there that you can get these albums from. There would be live,
The
so
songs,
the recordings
yeah.
would be completely different.
Do you have Live Like a Suicide?
Yeah. Yeah. I think they only made 15,000 total.
I want to see that record.
All right.
I don't have it.
And I got the original Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction album too cover. I mean,
That one's
album.
awesome. I love that cover.
But yeah, so I mean, that was one that took off right from the beginning. I mean, they re-released Live Like a Suicide when the Lies album, they put it on the back, the B side on that one. So you could still get it if you didn't already have it. I just happen to have it.
Yeah.
So again, they're releasing something. I already got this. Dang it.
Yeah, to me, I mean, I lived here in Southern California too, but I didn't have all the Guns N' Roses bootlegs. I started learning about Guns N' Roses from reading Kerrang because they got some legs in Europe first. And so I'm reading Kerrang
Oh, it was a
magazine of
delay.
them doing a tour there. Yeah, Appetite didn't hit.
No.
And then it kind of took a year for it to catch on. And when it caught on, I mean,
Caught on.
it's Appetite for
Big.
Destruction.
Right.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we're talking about their tour mates, Metallica,
Yes.
and we managed to rank the records. We were very close in the top 4, and basically we all had the same albums in the top
Top
5.
two.
So,
Yeah.
and the top 2 were right in
Exactly.
line with Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets. We'd love to hear from you. What's your ranking? I'd love to just hear what do you choose over between Ride the Lightning and Master of Puppets.
Yeah.
And my biggest shock was we talked about it before we started this. Where did Lulu rank? It didn't. And was it going to be number 1 or not? And it didn't happen.
It's number 1 on the Lou Reed album ranking.
Take a walk on the wild side. I don't know if it would be.
It would be.
You think it'd be above wild side?
That's
Wild?
one song. Have you listened to the record?
No.
I don't think you would like that record personally. Anyways,
Can't say I have.
there you go, guys. It's time for the last word.
The Dungeon recommends.
That was a brutal one, guys. Ranking the albums. But again, it was a lot of consistency there in our choices. Amongst a lot of the fans, it would be that top 4 or 5 would be, a lot of the same similar albums in there. But again, nice for them to put out.
I think we
Recent.
basically said new Metallica is second best, 90s Metallica is third best, and 80s Metallica is first best. So no matter how much we ranked it, that's kind of how we had it.
We could rank it by decades instead and make it easier on
Well,
ourselves.
we kind of did.
In the same episode, how do you rank those albums? We did it. How do you rank 4 Dio songs? That's all you get. We did it. So, but yeah, it'd be
It's a
great to hear from
workout.
everybody else. You guys got anything you recommend out there?
I got another movie that it took me forever to watch it. It always intrigued me, and I just never got around to watching it. But I recently finally watched it. It's Dark Man. You guys remember that movie from the 80s, late 80s?
I do not.
It's with Liam Neeson.
No, I do not remember that movie.
Yeah, so it's kind of a superhero movie, but it's a little bit darker, and it's got a little bit of like kind of gore and stuff in there too. But it's if you like 80s sci-fi / maybe a little bit of slapstick-ish kind of horror gore type stuff, it's actually a pretty cool movie.
Okay.
Yeah, called Dark Man.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I just like to thank the listeners that have hopped on from the other countries recently,
and thank
India,
our ones that are in
Czech
the
Republic,
countries.
and all we have 17 different countries now listening to
Pretty
our
soon we'll have
podcast.
Martians.
It's coming.
So thanks for that. And then just want to bring us back around. We talked about Dio. Remind you, listen to the song and the album, the tribute album that everybody did when he passed, but listen to the song This Is Your Life from that record. I believe that record is also called This Is Your Life. And check out Heaven and Hell, which is the original Black Sabbath Dio lineup. They released a album in the 2010s. And they decided to call it Heaven and Hell so they didn't have to deal with the Black Sabbath copywriting and trademarking and all that stuff and deal with Sharon and Ozzy. So they just called it Heaven and Hell, but it was basically that version. Get that record. It's a great record, Heaven and Hell.
So I got to do a little treat over the weekend, and that was we went to the Eagles opening night at the Sphere, and it was their first night. And it was.
Does opening and first mean the same thing?
Sometimes. What a venue. I really didn't get it until you went there and went inside and saw it. I mean, been to Vegas multiple times and you see it from the outside and driving by like, yay. But then you go inside and it's almost like, man, every concert should be done this way. For those people that get motion sickness, it could be a problem. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on. The stage is stationary. But the way they do it, it looks like it's moving, like almost like 3D or something going on. Like it's going up, it's going down, it's tilting and all this stuff, but it's not. Don Henley, very mild mannered. He's like, I'm not sure what the hell this place is. And here we're just the house band. And, he's very.
It is almost like the band is secondary to the venue.
It totally is. So that could be an issue too. If you really want to get here's the band performing, but you're watching all this other stuff going on. I mean, it's incredible to see it. I mean, if you ever get a chance to go see whatever band that's playing there that you like, I mean, I would suggest you jump on that wagon and get out there and go see it.
Even if there's not a band playing, they have the regular shows, their Postcards from the Earth.
Boxing, they did
insane.
UFC.
Yeah, they did UFC.
I don't know what that would be like.
UFC, man, I wonder what that was like.
It was, I didn't attend, but I watched the pay-per-view and it was awesome on the pay-per-view.
I bet.
Was it on the whole screen too?
Oh, yeah. It's amazing.
Wow.
It's amazing. They put $20 million into that production to put that one UFC event on.
Wow. So, I mean, it's an incredible place. I mean, Eagles are always great. I've seen them, I don't know how many times, half dozen or something like that. And we were standing in line. You guys aren't going to believe this, but we're standing in line to get an adult beverage and there's a countdown. They start on time. They're not a band that comes on 20 minutes late, hour late, whatever. I mean, they start on time and it's like the first song is the one I want to see the most. And it's typically Seven Bridges. I mean, by far, if you don't know that song, get that song, check that one out. But so I'm expecting Seven Bridges and I'm like dying. My wife's like, go, so we take off and we run over to the seats to see it. And they actually started out with Hotel California.
Really? Right out of the gate?
Right out of the gate, which they did on the Hotel California tour also when they played that album front to back. But then it was kind of like, oh, sorry, honey, you probably missed your favorite song from the Eagles. That's another one that could probably do a 2-night set with all the hits that they have. Not the same stage performance and all that stuff, but I mean,
it'd be easier for them to do a 2-night show.
It would be, definitely. But I mean, just an incredible band. Vince Gill always does a great job. I mean, Deacon Fry, Joe Walsh is always
Yeah.
crazy guy. But
Phenomenal guitar players
to see
on that stage.
just an incredible venue, incredible band. So, I mean, I would say go see them. I think they're there for a 10-week residency. What is it? Their 22nd farewell tour also. So it might be their last time. We don't know, but I mean, but a great band. So go check them out.
Well, it's got to be in close. Those guys are not spring chickens.
Right. And Don Henley, the only original anyway. I mean,
he's
ones,
not the only from the classic lineup, but from the original lineup, he's the only.
Right. Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, from the classic lineup. Yeah, you got
Joe Walsh and you got Timothy B. Schmidt.
Mm-hmm.
In your opinion, if you know, what is the most overrated Eagles song?
Overrated? I don't think they have an overrated.
Really? Do you?
No, I wouldn't say so.
I mean, because
Not that I
Hotel
know.
California is probably played the most. And
It's
one of
not
the most
overrated.
favorite.
Though. That's a freaking great song.
That's what I was going to say.
Never
So, I
gets
mean,
old.
that's
It's
definitely
rated
not.
right where it needs to be. As great in the pantheon of rock and roll.
I mean, I think Take It Easy is another huge
I think
hit.
Desperado is an overrated song.
And that's the one they close with. And I don't really think that should be a closer. It's
I
a
don't
great
think-
song.
It doesn't even need to be in the set for me.
Okay, I think it's a great song, but I don't think it's a closing type song. I mean, why don't you want to leave with get everyone like, yeah?
For
when
me,
you're
it'd be
walking
the
out.
perfect
Yeah.
closing song because then while everybody
can
else
get
is
out in the
loving
parking lot.
Desperado, I could beat him to the club.
But the problem with this whole set was you don't know there was no set release because it was the
Right,
first
right.
night. So
Yeah.
who knows what they're going to be playing.
I don't look at those anyways because I like to be surprised with what the bands I like are going to come out
So
with.
do I don't really do it either. But
Yeah.
my wife knows every song that's going on because she puts on her playlist and puts those whatever songs, 20, 25, 30 songs.
Yeah, because she
whatever.
probably wants to refamiliarize herself with it and all
Yeah,
that.
or some
Whereas
of the
you
stuff-
know it. You don't
Or
have
some
to.
of the stuff I drag her to, she probably doesn't even know half the songs anyway. So
Right.
she's got to get familiar
Well,
with
kudos
it.
to her for allowing herself to be dragged and putting together playlists so that she knows what's going on when she goes.
Yes.
Yes,
I mean, our
indeed.
concerts are probably
Appreciated effort there.
10 to 1. Like she takes me to 1, I get 10. So it works out pretty good for me in my world.
Yeah.
I think she likes some of the definitely the music I like too. So it's
Well, if she didn't like him, she wouldn't go.
right. That's true.
She might like you a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That might help some.
But then she'll go to a concert and like, oh, I'm going with the girls. And it's like, well, I mean, she went to like Bruno Mars. Like, I'd go see Bruno Mars. I mean, that's a pretty good
That's
show.
an
there.
entertaining show, yeah.
I'm like, why can't I go? She's going to Stevie Nicks. Like, I go see Stevie Nicks. Why can't I go?
I
She
get
says, you
that.
can go, just not with me.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, different section.
Thank you for listening to the Rock and Roll Dungeon. Until next time.
Steve.